Happy Tuesday. Oh God, I'm holding this coffee for dear life. I'm holding on to my coffee for dear life, guys. Good morning. Got me some coffee, honey. I got a late start to my morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Michelle. Thank y'all for all y'all love. Guys, it's another day. I'm above ground. I'm alive. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Good morning. I'm going back to work today. I'm not too happy about where I have to work at, but I'm grateful that I have a job, guys. We are grateful. Good morning, Antonio. How is everybody doing today? I'm at the worst place in the world for so many people being up here at a certain time. It's like, wow, it's packed, honey. Wow. In there and get out, baby. Normally, when I had my apartment, I would make coffee at home. I didn't do all this, with Wawa. But you're going to Wawa at this time, Monday through Friday, honey. It's going to be that traffic. It's going to be busy. You're going to have the flow. I don't like to be around a lot of people, so I hate being in Wawa. Um, I just don't like it. But I'm done. I got my coffee, and I'm headed on the road. I was supposed to go to the gym, but I was supposed to get up today by like 4 and be to the gym by at least 5 or 5:30, but I didn't get up on time. I was just laid back in the bed, went to sleep. I was tired, y'all. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So I got to get on the road. I am going to stop at the gym to freshen up, get dressed, do my hair, do all that stuff at the gym. I laid in bed a little bit late today. I was supposed to say, "Oh, I'm going to be up. I'm going to be up by 4:30." But there was some drama last night at the homeless shelter, y'all. Child, drama, drama, drama. It was some drama that ensued last night at the homeless shelter, honey. So I was up most of the night. I don't think I went to sleep until like 1:30 in the morning, like 1 something, or could have been 2 a.m. I don't know, but it was some drama that unfolded, and I go in tonight. Oh, you going tonight at 11? Okay. Did you just get off work, or are you just coming in from your days off? Let me know. Let me know where you guys are calling. Like I said, I don't know why I keep saying calling from. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. If you guys are new here, just drop your state, drop where you living at. I just say the United States of America. I can't be too specific anymore because I be getting trolls in here and people seem like they're trying to find my location. So. But good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. This is my first day back to work after being off for Sunday and Monday. I'm going back to the office today. Got me some coffee. At the shelter this morning, I got up so late. All the kids were like in the bathroom because the kids are getting ready for school. So I'm like, on the road, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom when I get to the gym. Because I was supposed to get up last night and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. When I sleep on that top bunk, I don't be wanting to get up to go to the bathroom. So I got to start getting up in the middle of the night and going to the bathroom instead of trying to hold it to the morning. That's not good for me. So I got to stop doing that. But when you live in a homeless shelter, you don't carry yourself like you're in your own personal space because you're not. So, but I had a good day off yesterday. I mean, it was just filled with things that I had to do, appointments, things that I need to do, just laundromat, just getting things out of the way for my last day off. And now I'm going back into the office today. So today starts my work week, guys. And I'm going to be going to another location that I really don't prefer to work in. Thank you guys for all the hearts. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to an area and I'm going to this particular place at my job that I do not like to work in because I do not like to work around these particular people, but I really don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, at work sometimes you just really don't have a choice, but you still have to work and make your money. So I'm gonna go in here and make my money. I'm gonna say my prayers before I get in there, and I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. But this is a place where, sometimes things at jobs be kind of people be off the hook and they need to be checked, but nobody's checking them, so they're just all over the place. So I'm working with this particular woman that I don't like, and she just all over the place, and I don't like her, but she still come up to me and speak to me and all that stuff, but it's all fake. You know what I mean? So that's the type of crap I got to deal with at this location. So my boss all of a sudden got me going to a new location. So I'm like, I don't know why, whatever. I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking. Just ready to get off work. Oh, you're ready to get off work. Okay, you must work overnight. Okay, okay. Thumbs up. Thank you, just Joseph. I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys' love and support, man. My channel is growing so fast, and I never thought that me talking about homeless shelters and what I'm experiencing every day living at a homeless shelter, I never thought that it would be like this. I really never thought that I would be in this position. And I'm not like, I don't have no big head. I'm not famous or anything. I ain't famous by far, but I guess when you get to like 1 million, you might be a little famous on YouTube. But you know, my whole thing is not to blow up. Like I don't even care about the money or anything because you still got to work hard to even get $100 on YouTube. Like you still got to produce content, so it's a job. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all, and you guys have been like cash apps. You guys have been sending me cash apps. I don't even ask for them, and people be cash apping me money. Some guy sent me $1, and I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for the dollar, even though I don't know if there's much out here in the world that we can get with $1 anymore. But the dollar can add to other dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, man. I wake up, I be having cash apps here, cash apps there. Every week I have a few cash apps that people send me out of the kindness of their hearts, and I'm just grateful. I'm like, wow, I didn't think that this would happen or blow up the way it did. So I'm grateful for all my subscribers, man. You guys are my tribe, and I appreciate y'all. I'm just talking about my experiences in America, living in a homeless shelter. That's what I talk about. Living in a homeless shelter, getting evicted. I was evicted out of my apartment in 2020, 2024. I used to say 2023, but it was actually 2024. January 2024, I was evicted out of my apartment. Lost my place, moved in with family, didn't work out. And somebody said yesterday, somebody left a nasty comment. Oh, she probably kicked you out because you were staying with her for 4 months and she thought you would have it together. Somebody think you're going to have it together in 4 months? You barely might have it together in 1 year, the way this economy is. So you think that in 4 months I could find me an apartment after being evicted? Like you really think so, huh? So this lady left me a really nasty comment saying that, and I deleted her. Like I don't come here again with the mess. When you type comments in my thing that's nasty and rude, you know you're getting blocked and deleted, right? Like I'm not putting up with that. She probably kicked you out because she thought that she probably was expecting you to have an apartment. You was expecting me to have an apartment in 4 or 5 months. In this economy, that's not going to happen. You barely might even have your stuff together in 1 year because, like you said, if you don't make the money, that means you need to go find another job. And when you go find that second job, you have to find the job that's going to work around your schedule. I have to find something that's going to work around the schedule that I have now. And the hours and stuff that I work now, they suck. Because my hours are never consistent. They're always up and down. So if I find another job, I need to go to that other job and kind of let them know, like, the job that I have now, the hours are always all over the place. And most jobs be having a consistent schedule. And that's what they want you to work by. If they want you to work at 3 to 11, they want you to work 3 to 11. If they want you to work 11 to 7, that's when they want you to be there by. So I don't know. It's just crazy to me. So they want consistency. And it's hard to be consistent with a job when you're trying to find another one. And I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. Like God is able. God can make things move for me in the atmosphere. I don't have no problem with that, but it's a tough road when you need to find a second job and you already have one job. I can't move my hours around. And I'm not going to leave this job because I've been here for a long. I got some things. When you have a job and you have things inputted already, like pensions or not pensions, but you have some things like maybe a 401k that you're growing and you want to continue to grow that. Hold on, I gotta put you on pause real quick. Yeah, the lady telling me, oh, she thought she would have it together in 4 months. I said, in 4 months, she thought I would have it together, like going to go find another apartment? That's not going to happen. Some people don't even have it together in 1 year. But I just looked at her like, girl, please. Yeah, you get evicted and you figure out how you going to find another place. See how easy it's going to be for you. It's not going to be easy for me, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful that I know I'm going to get it together. So yeah, because my niece, when I was staying with her, she was like, yeah, you can stay with me for a year. And I'm like, oh, okay. Even in a year, I probably wouldn't have had it together because I have to find a second job first, and that could take a long time because the employers are saying that they're hiring, but then you can't even get it. You can't even get in. You can't even get an interview. So that's what I'm going through now. Or the hours that they want me to work are not compatible with the hours that I have now, so I have to play this game of trying to figure out the hours that they want me to work and the hours that I can work. I need to find me like a night job, a nighttime maybe warehouse job that have nighttime workers. That will probably work a little better for me. It will still be hard, but I don't want to work overnight. I really don't. But for me to get an apartment, I have to do what I got to do at this point. I was talking to one of my guy friends that I knew from high school, and he's kind of in the same position I'm in, but he just found housing, which is great for him. But he'd be trying to help me out and give me some tips, like you should do this or do that. He's an outlet for me to talk. We talk. We're friends. So he's somebody I went to high school with. But I found him in the shelter. He was actually in the same shelter I was, and he noticed me. He was like, "Remember we went to high school together?" I said, "Yeah." So me and him been talking. On a friendly tip. He's a really nice guy, but he just found himself inside a bad position in life. Really, really nice guy. He found himself in a pickle like me, and he's just trying to build his life back. And me and him been talking, so he was like, I gotta help you with your tires. I said, yeah, I need some air in my tire. I said, yeah, I need air in my tires. He was like, are you taking care of your car? I was like, yeah, I am trying to take care of it the best way I can. But he was like, well, you gotta get it maintenance. I said, I know. I said, maybe you can come to the dealership with me when I get an oil change so that these guys don't sit here and try to tell me I need a new transmission or a new motor. So, but he's a friend. He's a good friend in my life right now. So I went to high school with him, so I know him. He's always been like a good person. So I know that he's not like he doesn't have any bad agendas when it comes to me. So he's a nice person. I was homeless for 6 weeks. Okay, how did you get out of homelessness? Did you get a job? Like what happened? What was your story? Let me know. I'm always interested in hearing someone's story about, I was homeless and how did you get out of the homelessness? Did you go to a shelter? Did you live in the streets? Did you live in your car? Like, what is your story? Please let me know because I'm interested in that. I love to hear stories. I hear a lot of people come here and tell me that they're homeless now. I don't love to hear the fact that you're homeless now, but I love to hear what you're doing to try to get out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard, but it can be done. It's very hard, but it can be done, especially with the power of prayer. I don't know if you guys believe in the power of prayer, but I know I do. So I know that God has something for me. You know what I'm saying? But I actually have to do the work. I can't just be praying to God and think he's going to just give me miracles when I'm not actively trying myself. I got to try. We got to try ourselves to work at it first. And then great things will happen. That's how it works in life. You know what I'm saying? God is not going to just give us anything that we ask him for. I think that housing should be something that is universal for everyone. Like it doesn't matter if you were evicted, you can still get another one as long as you have the money to get in. You know what I mean? And we know, like housing prices and stuff like that, that's never going to go back down. It's never going to go back down, which is sad. But prices never drop, they only increase. So I don't really get on that whole thing of, oh, how expensive everything is. And I'm just, if it's something I want, I'm just going to pay for it. If it's something I need, I'm going to pay for it. I can't sit around and keep talking about the prices being high. I need housing, so I have to pay for what I need. Morning, Rhonda. How are you? How was your night, Rhonda? Girl, it was cold this morning. It was cold this morning. So, girl, let me tell you about the shelter last night, honey. I might as well tell y'all. I mean, it is in the video, but I'm gonna talk about this on my way to work. So, yeah, it was drama on the home front last night. Drama on the home front, honey. The girls was acting up last night at the shelter, y'all. Y'all want to hear that story? And I really don't tell stories on live videos, but I figure I need something to talk about. Put yourself in position. I was homeless. I worked my that's what I'm doing now. Working my butt off. I gotta get me a night job. I can find me a night position at like a warehouse or something, a packing plant or something that's overnight. I gotta get myself in position to find something that has overnight shifts available. If I can do that, I will be okay. I can find me a place within a month. Girl, the girls in the shelter was acting up last night. They was in there harassing this woman, this white lady. I'm in the room with 3 white women, right? Which I have no problem. I have my roommates are all single women, but they're all white girls. I have no problem. I'm the only black girl in my room. No problem. So every day that I come home, I think one of those white girls is dating some black girl in the room next door. Or this black girl just likes this white woman that's in my room. So every time I come in, this black chick is in my room, like hanging in the doorway. She's not in the room, but she's like hanging in the doorway talking to this white chick that sleep on the top bunk. So I didn't like that first off when I came in. I was like, I just mind my business. I didn't say nothing to her. I just looked at her. I just gave her a look. Like, what are you doing in my room? Didn't say nothing to her. I didn't even say hi to her. But and she's a mommy and she sleeps right next door. She sleeps in room number 2. So last night when I came in, there was nobody in the room. The girls was in the bed. Everybody was resting. Nobody was really asleep, but they were just resting. So the woman that sleeps on the bottom bunk below me, she's a white woman and she's a senior. She's a senior citizen. No problem. I don't have no problem with nobody in my room. Everybody probably just do their own thing. So I think the only thing I said to that woman that's below me in the bed, I said, "Is this your drawer?" I said, "How you doing?" I said, "Is this your drawer?" She said, "No, it's for you or whoever, whatever." She said, "I have my own stuff under here." I said, "Oh, okay, no problem." So she went out last night to go smoke a cigarette. She goes outside and puts on her jacket and go smokes a cigarette. So she went outside to smoke a cigarette. She's outside for like 30 minutes. Mind you, the black girl that be in my room, in the white girl face that sleep in the top bunk bed, she came in the room and I'm just laying there in bed. I'm not asleep. I don't have my earbuds in or anything like that. I'm just minding my own business. So I hear the black girl like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there and spit on her. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. And I'm just like, what? What the heck am I hearing? Like, you know what I mean? And the girl, the black chick, she got to be in her 20s. She got to be in her late 20s, mid 20s, or something like that. So I'm listening to the black girl tell this white girl that she's cool with, or maybe she like her or something. She's always in this white girl's face that's in my room. So she was in there talking about, I'm gonna go. I think the lady's name is Miss Rose, the white woman that went outside to smoke a cigarette. So she was like, the black girl was like, oh, I'm gonna go spit in her face. I'm gonna go do this. She woke my kid up. She woke my kid up. And I'm just looking at her like, girl. So 30 minutes later, the white woman comes running in the building. These 3 girls, she said all their names. She said they were spitting at me and they were threatening to beat me up and all this old stuff. So the white woman was she's an older white woman. She was going off. She was yelling, screaming, all this stuff. And I was like, that's a shame because I'm sure they probably did that. I'm sure they did exactly what she's coming in here telling y'all they did. And from what I see and what I heard, the shelter didn't do nothing about it. And I know she did call the police. The cops did come out. I don't know what happened, but the girls are still there. The girls are still there, and they must have did something to her outside. They said that the white woman said that the older lady said that they were spitting at her, and it was 3 of them, not just one. It was 3. So they was outside doing something to this woman. And this lady she's like, I'm 66 years old, but she's a 66-year-old older woman, but she stands up for herself. She stands up for herself. They ain't playing prison politics. They in their play prison politics. Yeah, I see it. So they bullying the white woman around, and she's in her 60s, and it's not right. It's not right, and I'm mad, but I'm mad, I'm upset about it, but I minded my business because I have to. You know what I'm saying? I mind my business, but I wish they would bring that crap over here. Try me if you wanna. I guess I don't even look like somebody that you can try like that, but y'all just pick on people that's smaller than you, somebody that you know that you could probably beat up. So she ran in talking about, oh, they're threatening to beat me up, and the shelter really should have put all three of them out, because I know I would have. You got kids and all. Let me call Dyfus so Dyfus can pick up those cheering. Since y'all don't know how to act and y'all don't know how to present yourselves in here around other people, yeah, the shelter is ran just like a prison. The girls act like they in jail. Yeah, they do. They act like they in jail. But guess what? I put on the meanest face possible when I walk in there. I don't want none of you heifers to think that I'm a cool chick. I don't want none of y'all to think that I'm a cool girl, that I'm one of those girls that y'all can mess with, because I'm not. So come over here and bark up this tree if you want to. You over here messing with this 60-something-year-old woman because y'all are punks. You're punks. Like most punks do. The punks mess with the people that's a little bit, it's not, they can't fight. Come over here and bark up my tree. And not saying that I want it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to find no problems or anything, but when I walk in there, I put on my mean face, and they don't barely even look at me. They don't even look at me. I wish you would. Try me if you want to, baby. But yeah, it's like prison. It's like prison in there. And it's a shame that the girls they're so ghetto. I'm not gonna hold myself back. These are some ghetto girls that sit around all day, and these girls got kids. Like, y'all got children, and y'all acting like ghetto girls. What is it called? What are them reality shows where the girls be fighting and beating each other up? That's how they act. That's how they act. And it's sad. When y'all supposed to be in there trying to get housing for your children so you can get a roof over your kid's head so you don't lose your kid to Dyfus. But y'all too busy outside sucking down cigarettes looking for a girl to sleep with. Because I heard one of the girls say the other week, she was like, yeah, I'm about to go find me somebody she about to go find her some P-U-S-S-Y. And I'm just like, oh my God, is this jail or is this a shelter? Like, is this prison or is this a shelter? Like, what is this? And the staff members, they do nothing about it. They don't care. The staff members be acting like, this is what I see the staff members. The staff members act like they are scared of the girls. That's what I see. Thank y'all for the hearts. I see them coming in. Thank you guys. If you guys are new here, I'm just telling my story about what happened last night at the homeless shelter. I'm seeing a lot of bullying. But guess what? They don't bully me, though. They don't bully me, though. And not that I'm looking to be bullied or anything. Not that I'm looking for it. But when I walk in there, I put on my mean face. And they don't even be trying me. They don't try me. They want to go to the weakest link and mess with them. The weakest link, a 60-something-year-old woman. And I felt bad for the lady because what she was saying, what she said is true. You know why? Because I heard one of the girls in my room last night saying what she gonna do. I'm gonna spit on her. I'm gonna smack the crap out of her. And I'm just looking at this chick like, yeah, bring that crap over here if you want to. I got something for you, baby. Yeah, it's like Bad Girls Club. Yeah, I can't stand it. I'm 45 years old, and I wish you would. I wish you would. See, they don't come over my way. They don't come over here. And I also look like, I don't look like I play no games. Just my facial features. No, people don't play with me. You're just not gonna come barking up my tree and think that I'm not gonna react, baby, because I will. But they don't mess with the people that they think that know how to fight, or the people that want to fight back. They don't mess with those people. They go mess with the weaker links. The ones that's not gonna fight back, the ones that are scared. But one thing I can say about this woman, she's 60-something years old, but she was blacking out on them yesterday. She was flipping out. No, you go to bed. I ain't going nowhere. I'm up, going to work. Maybe you should try it. But yeah, I'm going to always talk about this, man. I'm going to talk about my experiences at the homeless shelter, the things that happen in the homeless shelter. This shelter is basically ran like a prison. It's ran like a prison. Definitely is. It's ran like a prison. So I just want to let y'all know, hey, if you're getting evicted, if you don't have nowhere to go, and you have a shelter, this is how these shelters are ran. They're ran like jails. And thankfully, I don't have any problems with sleeping, or nobody be trying to do nothing to me while I'm asleep, because I will get up and jack somebody up if I need to. But Yeah, the shelters are ran like jails. They're ran like a prison. They're ran like jail cells, and it's sad. It's sad. These girls found a way to go into a shelter where you have mothers and single women, and see, it's probably a thing with them because they're so ghetto. They're probably like, oh, we gonna mess with the single women. We got kids. You got kids. You should be worrying about your children, not worrying about what a single girl next door is doing. You don't be worrying about us. Yes, let them know you are there on business. Yeah, I don't be bothered with them. And it's a shame. It's a shame that, and y'all mommies that got kids and y'all got the nerve to be trying to sit around and try to bully someone. We're all homeless. We're all homeless. We should all be trying to put our heads together and find a good plan to get out of the homelessness that we're in. But no, these girls are too dumb and stupid. They're too dumb and they're too stupid to even realize that they need help. Like, most of them don't work. Most of them don't have a job. But y'all are supposed to be putting in applications. Y'all supposed even I'm supposed to be putting in applications for housing, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. Putting in more applications for housing and working things out. That's what we're supposed to be doing at the shelter, trying to make our lives better, like trying to get housing, find housing, put our name on housing lists. It's hard. It's not easy. Instead of you outside trying to spit on a woman that's in her 60s and trying to beat somebody up, you should be making sure that you going to have some housing. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's crazy. It's some crazy work. Some crazy work, but you know what I do? I stay low key. I stay out of people's face. I keep my head down, but I don't keep my head down. My head is up, so they know my head be up. But I put on my mean look. I put on even a meaner face when I come in, because I want these girls to know, don't come barking up my tree, baby, because I got something for you. And I'm not saying I got something for you no matter. I don't fight. I'm not a fighter, but if somebody put their hands on me, I'm going to fight. But the girls know who to bother and mess with. They know. So when you come over here with that bully and that aggression, go try that on another girl, baby, because I'm not your girl. Y'all are women in there that got children. And y'all worrying about what a single girl is doing that don't got no kids with her. And y'all always in the single girls room. Why are you in here? That's another thing I should tell my counselor. And it's like, I don't know if I should tell my counselor this, because I don't know who they cool with. They probably go back and say, oh yeah, what a new girl said that you did say this. I don't want to get myself caught in the crossfire. And then now they want to target me. They throwing stuff on my bed. I don't want to be a target, so I keep my mouth shut. But I do know that those girls did something to her. And that one girl should be put out. She should be kicked out for that. She should be kicked out. All three of them. If they did something like that to her, they should be kicked out. Kids and all. If you don't know how to conduct yourself inside a homeless shelter and you have a child with you, that means, what kind of mother are you? What kind of mother are you? You in here bullying someone, but you should be in there nurturing and taking care of your child that's inside a homeless shelter. That's what you should be doing. Good morning, Dr. J. How you doing, sis? It's a mess. And the staff members, they seem like they're scared of the girls. They're scared. Like, half of y'all scared of these girls because it's ran like a prison. Whoever is running that place is not doing a very good job at discipline. Now, the shelter that I came from, man, all three of them girls would have been kicked out. All three of them would have been kicked out in the street. But nevertheless, I mind my business. But I wish you would. I wish somebody would bark up my tree, because I got something for you, baby. But see, I don't smoke or anything. I don't smoke cigarettes. So the lady be outside smoking cigarettes. And the cigarette crew, the girls that go out and smoke cigarettes, Black and Miles, whatever the type of crap they putting in their mouth, they outside doing stuff. And I'm just like, y'all act like ghetto hood rats around here. Y'all act like ghetto hood rats. That's what y'all act like. And I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat anything. Y'all act like ghetto hood rats. That's how y'all act. And that's how they treat you. Because that's the way you act. You don't act like a lady. Real ladies don't go around bullying other women, fighting people, cursing, and being all loud and crazy. Like, real women don't present themselves like that. We are all homeless. We are all in the same position. We all need housing. If we could put that energy that we put into trying to bully someone and trying to beat somebody up, put that energy into you filling out a job application, because half of them in there don't have jobs. Because the shelter allows y'all to flop around, sleep all day, and there's no accountability. They allow y'all to do what y'all want to do. That's why y'all act the way y'all act, because the shelter allows the bullcrap. And that's the problem. There'd be no way in the shelter that I came from, man, you can't even look weird, and they're going to kick you out because you look weird. There's no way. Thank you for the hearts. I see them coming in. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the help, and I appreciate the support that y'all is giving out. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. But yeah, if you guys are new here, I talk about the homeless shelter. In my experience, we had an incident last night. The girls are bullies. The girls are bullies. But guess what? They don't bully me, though. They don't bully me because I don't look like I can be bullied, baby. I don't look like a bully, but I don't look like I can be bullied either. So, come over here if you wanna, because I'm gonna iron your behind out. And see, they don't mess with me. They don't mess with me. Just mess with everyone. It's just mess everywhere. Yeah, I'm just tired of it. You go these days. Yeah, it's mess everywhere, child. And the funny thing is, these type of things do happen at work too. They happen at the job site. You know, people bullying you. They think that I was bullied at my job at some point. I didn't really do nothing about it. I was just upset. I didn't really act. I didn't go to HR, because sometimes if you at work and things happen at work, you go to HR. HR don't got your back either. HR want to get rid of you too, because they're like, oh, she's a problem. Even though it's not, the stuff that happened is not my fault. I am being bullied, but at work, these type of things happen too, and you got to tread lightly. Even though you might be the person that's getting bullied, a lot of people don't want to do their job. They don't want to push the paperwork. They don't want to do nothing. So they don't want to help you with the bully situation. So you're out there on your own. And I felt sorry for the lady. The lady came back in the room last night, and I guess she must have had headphones on. I think she keeps headphones on to listen to music so she don't have to listen to the BS around her. I said, I understand. And I asked her last night when she came in the room, I said, are you okay? And I think she had headphones on because she didn't respond to me. So I don't think she ignored me. I think she just didn't respond to me because she probably had headphones on. And another thing, so she is a white woman, and she's an older white woman. She probably looks at the black girls that's messing with her. She probably thinks that I'm like that too. Like I act like that too. And I think that they can tell by the way I'm in the room minding my business that I don't act like that. But some people think since you're black, you probably act like the other black girls that's being bullies to me. And I'm not, I don't act like that. I don't carry myself in that way. I respect everybody until they do something to me. So I don't know if she had her headphones in last night, because when she came in the room, I asked her, I said, are you okay? Because that's not right. It doesn't matter what race or color you are. Nobody deserves to get bullied and treated like trash. No. And it's sad that the staff members they're garbage. They just sit around and they hear all the screaming, the yelling, the cussing. That's what you hear at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning at a homeless shelter. That's what you hear 8, 9 o'clock in the morning in a homeless shelter. You hear girls cussing each other out. The environment is not good. Not good at all. It's a shame. And you know what I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for the children that's in there. I feel sorry for the kids. I feel sorry for these mothers and the children that they're raising. Because you're raising your kids to be ghetto, be a hood rat, and want to fight everybody that piss you off. That's why there's so many shootings on the job. Yeah, I deal with it at the job too. Like when I first started this job, and I came into this job under certain circumstances, so I'm not even going to explain that or talk about that. Maybe one day I will, but I came into the job that I have now from losing a job that I had previously that I was at for a long time. I lost my job. I went on unemployment, and this job gave me a shot, right? The job that I'm at now gave me a chance. So I was grateful for that chance. I was happy to come in and stuff, but this job had a lot of paperwork, a lot of things that I had to know, right? They trained me for 2 weeks, and they thought in 2 weeks that I would have it. So in 2 weeks, I didn't have the training. It took me probably 6 months to a year to get it. And now that I have it, the people was treating me so messed up. Like they were treating me like I was stupid, retarded, dumb, everything. So I was upset. But one thing I'm a strong woman as far as like I don't let people bully me because I'm going to fight back. I'm not going to fight back physically, but I'm going to fight back with my looks and my words. And I know how to check you in a very polite way, right? The same thing was happening at the job. The bullies, they bullied me. People were being nasty, like saying stuff to me. Oh, you've been here for this long. You should know this. You know what I'm saying? The bully stuff. I went through that at job, and I work in corporate America. Corporate America is very corporate America. It can be racist too. But I stand my ground, man. I stand my ground. I don't let nobody push me around, baby. I know how to get nasty with you in corporate America tone without losing my job. I know how to get back at you in corporate America tone without losing my job. Yeah, I was gang stalked for sure. I mean, I just say that they were bullying me, but I was getting like torn apart every day, especially at the job if I didn't do something right or if I made a mistake. They all would bully me, and push me into a corner and say, "Why did you do that?" So I went through hell, man, and I'm still there, and I don't go through it no more because they know I'm not playing. I'm not about that life. Go bark up somebody else's tree. Don't come over here with the BS because I'm going to give you something to BS about. I mean, there were times that I was in the bathroom and I had tears in my eyes because I was upset, but I never let them see me cry. I never let them see me, like, be weak because I would fight back, even with my boss. I didn't get fired, thank God. Even with my boss was very aggressive. She was a white woman and she was very aggressive. Very loud mouth, very big mouth woman, running her mouth, can't shut up, in everybody's business, want to know everybody's business. And see, that's where I'm going today, working with this lady that used to be my boss, and I don't like her, but I tolerate her now because she come over and try to have conversations with me. I'm like, what you coming over here having conversations with me for? It wasn't I the one that you was talking about like a dog? You was talking, y'all was dragging me through the mud. Now you want to know what's going on in my life? None of your business. I'm doing good. Good morning. And she knows when I be like that with her, don't come over here with these fake conversations with me. Because I didn't heard you talk about other people and you smiling up in their face. So you're a fake. You're a fake. You're a fraud. I don't deal with people like that. I don't need to be at work and be a part of a clique. I don't need to be in a clique. I can stand on my own and be perfectly fine. I'm comfortable by myself. And I'm not saying that I need someone. I'm not saying that I don't need someone. Yes, I need somebody. I need support. I need this. I need that. But I don't need the nasty, raunchy, ghetto people. I don't need that in my life. And ghetto is not only just for black people. Ghetto could be white people too. Ghetto could be Spanish people too. If you carry yourself in that ghetto type of way, you're ghetto. You act like you're from the ghetto hood rat streets. The way you carry yourself, you cussing and fussing, spitting like you a man. Like, come on, what is up with you? I don't like bullies. I don't like that. Cause I'm gonna give you something to bully, baby. Come on over here with the bullying and see what's gonna happen to you. And I'm not a fighter, but if somebody put their hands on me, I'm definitely gonna fight. But I don't promote anything like violence and all that stuff. I'm the quiet girl, but don't let the real me come out, cause I'm gonna snap on you, and you're not gonna like it. I don't care if you're the most popular person at the job or the popular person at the shelter. I don't give a damn about none of that. I don't follow the leader. Y'all walking this way, and I'm over here walking the opposite way. I'm walking the opposite way. I'm over here. I used to, at high school, when I was in high school, I used to sit at the lunch table sometimes by myself and didn't care. I don't need to be a part of a team or a group or, oh, I want to be with the cool girls. I don't care about that. I live my life for me. I try to be pleasing to God. I don't worry about what people doing. Oh, they the cool girls. Oh, they the pretty girls. Let me go hang with them. I don't give a damn about that. You never compliment when you do good. Right. Yeah, you never get compliment when you do good. When you kind of messing up, because I was a little rusty. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little rusty. I made a lot of mistakes at my job, and they were like harassing me. Like the main supervisor, which he's not here anymore. The main supervisor put me on a PIP, which is called a personal improvement plan. So they put me on the PIP, and I was on the PIP for a couple of months. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to fire me if I don't get it together. So I got it together being on the PIP, and the PIP actually helped me, but the pressure was on me so bad. I hated it. You know, and I was going through this at my job, the bullying stuff, and I was also going through the stuff with my family putting me out in the streets. Me not having anywhere to rest my head at night, me going to shelters. Now, I wasn't really dealing with the shelter stuff when I was dealing with the stuff at job. When I was dealing with the bullying stuff at work, I was kind of in and out. Like, that's when my niece had put me out. So I was moving my stuff around on my days off, like moving my things because I got put out of there, and then I moved in with a person that I thought was my friend, and me and her didn't kick it off right. These people really just wanted me in their house because they wanted the rent money, but they didn't want me. They wanted the money, but they didn't want me. So I'm at the job dealing with the bullying, and then I go to work. I'm at the job dealing with the bullying, and then I'm at home, not really having stability, like having a stable environment to go sleep in. Because when I was staying with my niece, I used to go home to her, and she would make me so uncomfortable. Sometimes she would ignore me the whole night, act like I didn't even exist. Like, she would treat me like garbage, but I'm still going through the stuff I was going through at my job. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was suicidal a lot. I was suicidal because everything was. I even had other things in my life that was up against the wall. But I'm doing so much better now. Thankful. I'm grateful and thankful that I believe in God, and I know the power of prayer, and I know it's supernatural. I know there's a supernatural war going on that we can't see with our eyes. So the believers in Christ, we're always in wars. We're always fighting battles. We're always in wars. I'm always at a war. I was in a war in the beginning of this. And I know it was a supernatural war. It's not a war against man and this person and that person. No, these are supernatural beings that try to attack us, to bring us down. If you understand that, you understand what we're dealing with in this world. These are supernatural wars. These are wars that are going on in the supernatural realm that we can't see. So we have to continue to be on our knees, fast, praying, and fighting. You could pray people out of your life. I prayed. I went on my knees, right? And everybody at my job that was bothering me, bullying me, and treating me like crap, you know what I did? I put their name inside of the Bible. And these people slowly started to go away. They found new jobs. My main boss, the guy that put me on the personal improvement plan, he was a jackass too. He was a stalker too. Whatever people said, he believed what everybody was saying about me. He didn't come out to the job and try to find out who I was on his own. He went by what everybody else was saying. Oh, she got an attitude problem. Oh, she's not getting this, she's not. So they bullied me, and the main boss, he was bullying me too because he was believing what everybody was saying about me and my performance. He was telling me, oh, I need to treat the people that I'm working beside, I need to treat them nicer. I need to do this. And these people are bullying me. I'm the bully. I'm the target. Guess what happened? I put all their names in the Bible. Guess what? The main boss that put me on the personal improvement plan, he went and found another job. The other Spanish girl that was bullying me in a certain way, she was like an assistant manager. She's looking for another job right now. I put all these people's names inside my Bible, and half of them are gone now. Half of them are not even at the job. And see, God can do that for you. God can move people around. God can move people out of your life, especially people that's sitting here doing stuff to you that's not right. God moved those people out of my life. That supervisor that was listening to everything that these people were saying about me, believing everything that someone said about me, instead of him coming out doing his job to get to know me for himself, he put a label he put a target on my back. Oh, she's trouble. Oh, she don't know how to take directives. Oh, she's slow and stupid. She can't pick up on this. But I'm still there 2 years later. I had a target on my back, and I was fighting just to keep my job. Fighting just to keep my car on the road. I have a car payment now. Fighting to keep that car payment on the road. Attacks of the enemy are vast, man. And I went through all of that. Those attacks were coming at me. And I used to sometimes be so upset. I would go in the bathroom and cry. I used to start sweating because I used to be so upset. But I never let them see me sweat. I never let them see me cry. I stood, now look at me. I'm okay. The people that was bullying and targeting me, they all moved around. Everybody that was messing with me, they all moved around. The one Spanish girl, she's like an assistant manager. She's finding another job. She's going somewhere else. Thank God. God moved her around. She moved to another place. She moved to another building. I don't have to see her or even deal with her. All the bullies, they're not around me anymore. One thing I don't like is when you go to a job or anywhere and someone doesn't get to know you for you. They want to go by what everybody else is saying about you. I have no respect for people like that. No respect. I want you to get to know me for me, not because of what someone else is saying around the corner. I definitely had a big target on my back. And there was nothing I could do about it either. That's the screwed up part. I had no help. Nobody had my back. I was fighting this by myself, just me and God. I let God know. I was praying, Lord, please get these people away from me. Please let these people just go away. And they all went away. They're all gone now. But what I learned about my job is it's a corporate America thing. The culture, it's in the culture at that place because people just get away with whatever they want to get away with. So I keep my nose clean. I mind my business. I put on these fake smiles, and I keep going. But I withstood the bullying. I stood past all that, the bullying, all that stuff that they tried to do to get me to quit and to get me to move on. Oh, we don't want her here, so let's just bully her around, and she'll eventually quit and leave. But I'm still there. Thank y'all for the hearts. I see them coming in. God will do the separation. Yes, God definitely did the separation. God separated these people. I put their names inside my Bible. I found a Bible scripture on bullying and all those things that people was doing to me. I put it in that scripture. And guess what? The main supervisor is not there. He resigned and found another job. He was the main one that he was believing what everybody else below him was saying about me. He didn't come and get to know me for who I am. Let me go get to know her for who she is. Let me stop listening to what people are saying about this person and let me go come know her for her. But he was a supervisor, so he only came around when he needed to discipline me because of what everybody else around there is saying. So that's what I went through, and it was hell. It was hell. I was crying. Had tears in my eyes. I was emotional. I was damn near broken. But thank God that I believe and I know the power of prayer. What prayer can do. Praying people out of your life can work for you. And that's what I did. I had a big target on my back. Because I wasn't like everybody else. I didn't come there with the fake corporate, fake smiles and all that crap. I mean, I would come in and say hi to people, but I'm not going to come sit in your office and tell you how my weekend was. I mind my business. So you can go find me on social media. You know, these people try to find your name in social media. And, like, listen, I stay to myself, man. I don't care who don't like me at the job. I don't care who don't like me at the homeless shelter. I'm pleasing to the Lord, and that's it. That's all I'm worried about. And God is bringing people into my life that I need. He is. God is opening up doors for me and bringing people. I've asked God, I said, God, please bring the people into my life that I need for my life, to enrich my life, to help me along in this journey that I've been on for 2 years. And God is doing just that. So God is working it out for me. He's working it out for me. So the homeless shelter is just a time that I'm living in right now, and I gotta push through it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing through it. I'm getting through it. I'm keeping my head up high. I'm not bowing down to anything. I'm not letting people push and bully me around. That's not going to happen. I don't do the bully stuff. I don't like that. What they did to that woman last night was wrong. But what can I do? The only thing I could do is pray. I was in my bed last night praying. I was definitely in my bed last night praying to God that God can continue to cover and protect me because he's been guiding me all this long. And sometimes it's alone. You can feel alone. You feel super alone because you feel like, I'm out here being attacked every which way, but I'm still standing because God keep holding me up. God is holding me together. He's keeping me safe, basically. And that's what people don't know. When they're not a believer, they wouldn't understand it. If you're not a believer, you wouldn't understand what I say, a war, a battle, the supernatural. The wars, the battles. We're in war. These spirits and stuff they're in people, and the people that try to destroy you because they know that you carry the light. They know that, and they don't like that. When you carry light, the enemy don't like that. The devils, the demons, the spirits, the ghosts, whatever you want to call them, they don't like when you carry light. When you are the light force, I carry light. There's light in my eyes. You can look in my eyes and see, wow, she's a good person. Because you can look in a person's eyes and see what kind of person they are. And when darkness tries to fight you and go against you, they see that you carry the light and they don't like that. They want you just as sad and miserable and in torment as they are. Because they like, oh my God, she's homeless. I can't believe she can smile every day. I can't believe she can come on here and just be positive about her situation and positive about being homeless. Positive about not having family loving you properly. Positive about being a woman out here by herself. But God is bringing people into my life that I need. Because I've asked him for that. I've asked God, bring the people in my life that I need to help me, to help enrich me, to help move me along in this journey that I'm on. And he's been doing just that. Thank you, Brianna. Yep. Yeah, God is working it out, man. And I'm not ever gonna walk with my head down. If I cry, I ain't gonna never let nobody see me cry. If I'm sweating, I ain't gonna never let them see me sweat. Not at the job, not even at the shelter. Because I got feelings too. I got feelings too. But I'm definitely gonna stand up for myself. Look at these idiots out here can't drive right. Can't I go to the job, and now I've been at my job for like it's been 2 years. It's my 2 years anniversary. But I got this job when I was at the worst seasons of my life, when I lost my apartment. I was getting kicked out of my niece's house. I had to figure out how I was gonna move stuff. Oh, I gotta wait till my day off to move out of her place. Using my vacation time, using my sick time to move my stuff. Didn't know where I was gonna go. In and out of hotel rooms. I have a story to tell. And my story is real. It's not a fake facade, facetious story. This is my life. And this is what I went through and what I'm still going through now. But God is the only way that I'm able to keep my head above water, and to keep a smile on my face. When sometimes on the inside, in the beginning of this, y'all, I was suicidal. I'm not even going to front. The enemy was trying to get me to say, hey, just go run your car into a brick wall and you'll be over this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to deal with this no more. I thought about it a couple times. But I don't think I would ever act on it. But I have thought about it, because I was like, the enemy was trying to get into my head saying, if you just run your car into that river over there and drown, or, run your car into a brick wall, guess what? You don't have to wake up to deal with this miserable life that you're living now. And I never acted on it. Thank God. Because now look at me. I'm in a better position than I was 2 years ago. I'm better than where I was 3 years ago. Used to be in hotel rooms, paying rent in hotels, cheesy, seedy hotel rooms. The people that run the hotels are nasty. Half of them are racist. They judge me according to my skin tone, my skin color. Oh, she's going to have parties. She's going to have thugs in and out. That's what they think of me. But some of the people that had the hotel, some of them were very nice people, and some of them had that mentality that I'm a black person, so I'm going to be having parties, and that's what they think because I'm black. So I went through all of that. Definitely, Rhonda. Never let the devil win. I never let the devil win. Never. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep moving. I'm doing so much better than I was 2 years ago. Better than I was 2 years ago, and I went back to church, and I'm starting to build my relationship back with my church family, and just trying to get myself back in there, and it's been working for me. And also my YouTube channel. Like, I've made so many good friends. I've made so many nice people that I've met on YouTube. And I haven't even met these people in real life, but these people are here for me. They're rooting for me. Amazing, good people that are rooting for me to prosper. Amazing people that I meet. I get to trolls and everything, but I get more love than I get in trolls. I get more love and compassion from people of all walks of life. Black people, white people. It don't even matter what color they are. People are really supporting what I got going on here. People are subscribing. They are listening to me talk about my story, my journey through homelessness. Whatever you go through, even if you're homeless on the streets, I am sorry that you're going through that. But guess what? There is a way out of every situation. I couldn't imagine somebody being out on the streets, not having a car, not even having a blanket, having to break into a house to have some type of shelter. I thank you, Brianna. Brinny? I'm just going to say your last name, Van. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Man, I'm a genuine person. I'm a real person. I'm a real woman out here. I have no reason to sit here and lie about anything. God just told me when I was living in my car this past summer, talk about your story. Let everybody know what's going on in your life. And I don't share everything because I got a lot of other things in my life that's happening, a lot of other issues that happen. And one day I will tell y'all about it. But sometimes when you go through something, it's not the time to talk about it. It's just not my time to talk about it. Sometimes when you're still in something, it's not good to talk about it. It's good to talk about it maybe after you've been through it, you got over it. But while I'm homeless, while I'm in the homelessness situation, God had told me to talk about it. Talk about it. Because talking about it is how you're going to get through. Talk about it. Put it out into the atmosphere and let people know, because there's a lot of people that need to hear what you got to say about your homeless journey, your homeless story. Yes, healing. Yes, girls, for every problem there's a solution. Yep. And a lot of people come to me here and they say I'm homeless. Some people say that they're homeless. They're on the streets now. Some people are saying I live in a shelter now. Some people say I live in my car. All different situations of homelessness. And I say, listen, just keep going. Whatever you're doing, if you have, like I keep saying, if you have an income, whether it's disability, social security, unemployment, if you have a little bit of money in your pocket, and if you have a car, you got it made. If you are homeless and you have some type of income, income means whatever you have that you're bringing in, your revenue, whatever it is, disability, social security, pension, whatever. If you have money, even if it's a little bit of money, because I'm out here working with a little bit of money. So if you have money and you have an income, you are going to be okay. You have an income and you have a car. You are doing better than most people that are homeless, because some people are homeless and they don't have none of that. Some people are homeless. They might be collecting welfare. Even if you collect welfare, the sad part about welfare is you get a certain amount of money every month, and that's all you get to work with throughout the whole month. And that's not really a lot of money, but you can mix your welfare payment in whatever you get from welfare every month, because they do give you money every month, but you have to do stuff to get that. They're not going to just give it to you. I've been there before. I've been on cash assistance before. I've lost jobs. I've exhausted my unemployment, and I was on cash assistance. Yeah, I've been there before. I've been on welfare a few times in my life, but that's no money. Giving me $400 a month ain't cutting no cheese. So I knew I didn't want to live that lifestyle. Every time I would get, like, if I got fired from a job for something, I would go get unemployment if I could get unemployment. Because the only way you can get cash assistance, welfare, is if you can't get unemployment. Because the first thing they do is tell you to go apply for unemployment. Oh, what happened to your job? Oh, I got fired. They were like, oh, well, go apply for unemployment and let us know what unemployment says. So I did that, and if I couldn't get unemployment, I would go on welfare. But I would only stay on welfare for like three months. I think 3 months was the maximum time that I ever stayed on welfare. And I went and found me a job, because getting $400 something a month, that ain't doing nothing for me. That's nothing. But I was grateful to get the welfare money, but I didn't stay on welfare long, because I could go get a job and get more money weekly than what I can get on welfare every month. So that's why I really don't understand why people collect welfare. And now if you have to collect welfare and you don't have no other options, you don't have no other choice, you do what you have to do. I'm not down to nobody that gets welfare, because I've been there before. I've been there before. I've gotten welfare before. I've been on social, assistance before. But I've been working since I was 14 years old. All I know is to get up and go clock in. That's all I know. And of course I had my soap business. And that's going to come, I'm going to start with the soaping again. That's going to come around. But I'm here to say that I've been in the gutter before. I've been at the worst seasons of my life before. Being homeless is literally at the bottom of the barrel. I've been there. I'm still here, but I'm doing so much better than I was 2 years ago. I'm doing amazing, actually. I'm doing good. God is bringing people into my life. God is building my channel up for me to talk to people. Who knows, when I get me an apartment or whatever, even if it's extended stay, whatever I get, God is going to provide for me because I'm doing the right thing. I'm not out here hurting people. I'm not out here being bitter and upset and mad and jealous. And I'm not walking with none of that in my heart. I walk with love in my heart. That's why I'm able to get through what I'm getting through, because I have love in my heart. I have emotional love for people. But I'm not going to let nobody take advantage of me. But I have love and care and kindness in my heart. It dwells within me. The light shines in my eyes. So people see that. They see that. I don't walk with jealousy, rage, and fear and all that crap that people be having a hold in having in their life. I don't walk with none of that. I walk with confidence that I know that I'm going to get through this. Oh, you were evicted, so nobody's going to rent to you. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. We're not speaking that into existence. I'm going to find something when it's my time to find it. Something will fall right into my lap. I know this. But you got to walk with that confidence and knowing that I'm not going to be in this forever, man. I'm not going to be in this storm forever. Storms don't last always. Storms don't last always. That storm eventually is going to settle, man. God got me. God's got me covered. It's a beautiful Tuesday, guys. The sun is shining. We're not letting nobody get us down, honey. Nobody. I mean, I don't have days like this all the time. Some days I do have where I'm just like got some tears. Like I don't feel like doing a live stream. I don't feel like talking to nobody. I have days like that. I have days where I don't feel like doing a damn thing. But guess what I'm going to do, baby? I'm going to come and talk to my YouTube family because you guys have been so supportive, so nice, and just kind words. I love when I hear people's testimony of them telling me, oh, I've been there before. I was homeless before. You can do it. And I can because I have been doing it. Keeping my head up, keeping my head above water. God has been keeping me, man. I've been going to church, trying to get my church relationship with my church family, trying to build that. Because a relationship is all about time and building, right? Time and building. I have a friend of mine, a guy that was actually in the same position as me that I know from high school. Me and him have been talking, and he's like somebody that I can talk to about, he's a friend that can listen to me, right? He's in the same position as me. He got his own stuff going on, but we connect because we talk about what we're going through. We talk about, oh man, this and that and this. I don't want to tell too much of his business, but he's a friend of mine. I believe God opened the door for us to come in contact with each other because we're in the same situation, so we can help each other. I believe God brought him into my life. I met him in the shelter. He called my name. I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Nice guy from high school. Really nice guy from high school. Going through his own stuff in life. And we be talking. That's another thing for, I'm talking to him. We're talking. So God can open up doors and bring people into your life. And I always ask God, I said, God, please send the people in my life that I need for me. Send the help that I need. Send it my way because I definitely need it. I need an ear to listen. I need it. And God's been doing just that. God's been doing just that. And I'm a talker anyway, so girl, I could talk, honey. But I'm so grateful for just the people that's in my life now, my YouTube family. I'm never going anywhere, y'all. Even when I get housing or whatever may happen, y'all gonna be here for the long haul. Y'all gonna wake up one day and I'm gonna say, I got some keys. Whether it's a key to an extended stay, whether it's keys to an apartment or keys to a house, I'm doing my thing, man. And God is sending people in my life to help me through this. God is sending people in my life to help me. And I'm going to take that help. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to push anybody away. Especially someone that's coming into my life that wants to help me. Someone that's coming into my life that wants to help me, why would I push you away? That would be crazy of me for somebody to come into my life that want to push me away. And, why would I want to push you away if you're trying to help me? You're trying to help me better my life. God is good. That's all I can say is God is good. God is amazing. God will fill your cup because he's been filling mine. So I'm grateful, man. I really am. I'm grateful for it all. And I haven't been over here in a long time. I haven't been in this area in a good while, baby. It's been a long, long time coming. And I know change's gonna come. It's been a long... It's cold out here today, y'all. And my car is a mess. And I gotta go in here and figure out how I'm gonna wear my hair today. I didn't do anything at the shelter. I should at least did my hair, right? Shelter, but I didn't. How's everyone doing? I know I've been talking. I got 16 people watching me. I want to know who's watching. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Which state or country? Come on, let's talk. Let's chop it up. It's a positive environment over here, man. We just talk about what we're going through. I talk about homelessness, but whatever you want to say in the chat, say good morning, say hello. Let's tap in. I know I'm talking, and some people say, God darn it, you talk too damn much. I said, well, this is what YouTube is for, right? California. Brinny? Is that Branny? Is it Brinny? I'm just going to say your last name, Van. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. You doing your mini twist? Okay. I'm sitting in my car outside my job now. I'm trying to do something with my hair. I'm just going to put it back. I just put my hair back in a ponytail. And because I work in corporate America, so I just put it back in a little pony. Put it back, put it back in a little ponytail, baby. Something easy, something light, something easy, something light. But I'm grateful, y'all. And I know I sound like I talk a lot. I do. But I'm spreading awareness. I'm spreading awareness, guys. That is it. We are spreading awareness over here. We're talking about our issues and stuff with homelessness. And if you are homeless, you are going to get through this. Don't worry about what people are saying. Don't worry about the naysayers. You know? If we worry about the naysayers and we worrying about what people are saying, we're never going to get anywhere far, you know? It's going to always be some kind of crazy thing going on. We can't worry about what people are saying. We can't worry about what the naysayers are saying. I'm a beautiful person. I'm a beautiful woman. I got confidence. I carry confidence on my shoulders, honey. So there's nothing that nobody can say to me, not a troll or nobody to come in here and try to destroy. Oh, okay, Bree. Hi, Bree. You got a pretty profile picture. Rhonda's here. Gia. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just going to say G. Antonio. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dr. J. And I love that I look in the chat and I see that y'all talking amongst each other. And sometimes you look in the chat and people are fighting. But, you know, it's nice to see that people are talking amongst each other. Go check out the other channels. You got people that make content. If you guys make content, let me know. Having to wake up early every morning. You don't feel tired? Me? Yeah, I am tired. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, but, you know, I got to go to work. I'm used to getting up early, so, yes, I'm tired. But when you work for a living, you got to get out here and do something. We got to go to work. I'm back at it. We back at it again. I got to come to work, baby. I do feel tired, but, you know, I got my coffee in, and I'm a worker, man. I'm used to working, so I can't sit around. I can stay in the bed for maybe a little bit later, you know, enjoy my bedtime and try to lay around. But when I got to work, I got to get to it. One thing I don't do, I don't play about work. I don't play about my money. So I take my money and work very seriously. We're not playing about our money over here, honey. So I'm going to, do what I got to do. I don't expect. I just get out here and get to it. We get to it. But I like coming out in the world and doing something. I can't sit around and just, I can't do what a lot of those girls at the shelter be doing. Sitting around gossiping and talking about people all day. Like, who wants to live that kind of life? Don't you want to make some money? Even if I'm not making a lot of money. Yeah, I need a second job because I don't make enough money to find an apartment. Do I want to work a second job? Heck no. Do I need to work a second job? Heck yeah. That's the only way I'm going to get out of my situation. So I'm not going to sit around and I'm not a bum. I'm not a bum woman. I'm not a bum. Sitting around at a shelter just taking what they're giving you. Oh, let's just go get breakfast, and you're not even trying to better your life. You're not trying to better your life. If you want to sit around and try to fight women in shelters all day like this is some damn prison, something's wrong with you. No, you want to fight somebody at a shelter, you should really be fighting to try to get housing and not fighting somebody physically. Like, what the heck? What kind of person does that? And I know people come here, I get attacked every day. People attack me every day saying that you're downing the mommies. You're talking about them like you're better than them. I didn't say I was better than anybody. But your behavior should be checked. For sure. Your nasty behavior and you bullying people, that should be checked on. You should be checked for your crappy behavior. Yes, you should. Even me. If I do something I'm not supposed to do, I should be checked for it. And so should you. The girls in the shelter, they need to be checked for their crappy behavior. You want to bully someone, you shouldn't be doing that in the shelter. So you should be checked in your crap. You should be checked. The things that you're doing wrong, you should be checked for it. You shouldn't be going around treating people like crap, especially a senior citizen. That's wrong. That's wrong. So if people think I'm wrong for that, well, I don't know what to tell you because you're just a sad person. A lot of people are that way. And I know a nurse who won't work too many hours because of her housing and EPT. Oh, yeah. It's hard. I don't get EPT. I have to go back down there and get food stamps. And hopefully maybe every time I say I'm off on Monday, I always have so many other things to do. I'm never able. I got to get down to social services. And I think I can apply for food stamps online too. So I'm just going to do that online. I can get food stamps because if I can get food stamps, and even though I'm in a shelter and I can't bring food in to make it, there's certain stores that take EBT and you could buy like a hot sandwich or something from it. I think Wawa takes EBT. I'm not sure. I haven't had EBT in a while, so I forget. I don't think I had food stamps in like 2 or 3 years. I can get them, but I just never went down there to reapply. And I'm actually going to go reapply. I don't care what people say. Oh, you get food stamps. There's a lot of people out here that get food stamps that you wouldn't even know. If you qualify for free food, why not get it? Even though a lot of the times food stamps is not going to give you enough food to even like eat for the month. But if you're a light eater, it works out. I'm not really a gluttony heavy eater anyway, so food stamps will work out for me. But I'm definitely going to go back down there and apply for them. Because if you can get food stamps, why not? Don't worry about what people say. Oh, you get food stamps. They want to laugh at you. At least you're eating, right? Who cares what people got to say? Who cares? Get your food stamps if you're able to get them. Get them. I don't care what people say. Let them say whatever. I'm gonna get them if I can get them. But I gotta go reapply for the stamps. I think I can apply for food stamps over the phone. Not over the phone, but online. So I'm gonna do that. And we going from there. Only can go up. We only going up from here, honey. We not gonna bow down. I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna continue to keep moving forward, man. Tried to tell her you can make a lot more just working. Yeah. Even though at my job, I say I'm low income, and I am. And, I complain and say, oh, I need more money. I do. But it's just not going to happen. So when you need more money and your job is not going to just give you a raise. I mean, in a perfect world, if you go to your boss and say, hey, I need a raise. If the boss say, you know what, you do need a raise. Here's some money enough for you to pay all your bills. That would be perfect, right? But we know that's not going to happen in life. Yeah, I'm going to apply online. That's what I'm going to do. But I had a problem with my tablet. I don't like doing too much on my phone, so I got to get my tablet fixed and stuff like that, and then go from there. But I'm definitely going to apply again. I have to, because I can get food stamps. I just never have time to go down there to the social services building to get everything. But I just got to get my ducats in order. It's almost 2026. It's a lot of things that I need to do better and do differently. You know what I mean? I could be a big procrastinator, pushing things aside and, oh, I'll get it then. And I can do better with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I can definitely do better with a lot of things in my life. Procrastination is one of my issues. I procrastinate a lot. I'm not going to lie. So I'm working on that. I am working on that. And I'm at this place at my job that I haven't been here in a while. So I got to go here and deal with these freaking people. These people that I haven't dealt with in a while. And this one lady, she's very pushy, very aggressive. And I can't stand her. But, I tolerate her. I tolerate her because I have to. I tolerate her because I have to, not because I want to. I tolerate her because I have to, not because I want to. But it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. It's always a good day. Even when it's not really the best day for me, I still feel great. I still feel excited about life because I know that things are going to work out. You got to put it out there. You got to put it into the atmosphere that everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to work out for me. God has got me, right? God's got us covered. Even though life is hard and things seem like they're never going to change. Oh, things are so hard right now. I say, yeah, things are hard right now. Isn't it? It is definitely hard. But guess what? What are we doing every day to try to change the narrative? Like, what are we doing? I know what I need. I need a second job. I need more money. And that's going to happen. It's going to happen because I'm putting myself in the position for me to find what I need out there. I'm putting myself in a position. I'm not waking up every day saying, oh, I need this, I need that, and I'm not working towards it. I'm working towards it. I'm working towards the things that I need in my life. You know what I'm saying? So God has really been, wow, nurses. That's a shame. The nurses need EBT. And I watch a lot of videos about nurses and stuff, and nurses go through a lot of bullying. I mean, this is at every single job. Every job, no job is perfect. And that's why if I had the opportunity to work from home, I don't have a home, but if I had the opportunity to work from home and not come into a corporate office or any kind of setting where there's a lot of people that you have to work by every day, I would love to work on my own. And it's a shame that even some of the stuff the nurses go through, people on all jobs just go through such bullying just to make your bills, just to pay your bills. That really sucks because I've been there. And sometimes the managers, they are the main ones that start in the drama. Because if you go to a job and you rub somebody the wrong way, if the managers don't like you, they're going to sit here and try to get people to go against you. They're going to try to get people to bully you. Like, I've been there before. When you know Jesus is real, that's all you need to keep pushing. Amen. I believe you, Antonio. That is true. Nurses are overworked and it's toxic sometimes. I know. Oh, you're a nurse, Brianna? Yeah, it's a shame. Nurses are definitely overworked, and there's a shortage, but it's sad. You gotta, fight battles at work But like I said, I fight my battles in prayer. I could pray somebody out of my life, and look at all these people that I prayed away. They all got away. They all found new jobs. Oh, I'm going. I'm going to I'm retiring, or I'm going here, and those are the people that have been bothering me. The ones that bothered me, almost all of them are not here anymore. They went and found new jobs, and I was like, look at God. Look at what God can do. I put all these people's names inside of my Bible, and all of them have moved around. Like, all of them are moved around. God says that you have to have faith in the things that you pray for. You can pray for your entire life and never see the fruits of your prayers if you don't believe in the possible. Yeah, that is true, Jet. It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here, and especially for you to say I have to go to the job every day and be treated like garbage just to pay my bills. It sucks. That really sucks. I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. And we have to put on a fake smile every day and just try to mix in with a whole bunch of devils. And that's sad. But God will place us in a way. God will bring things into our lives. Maybe that job, he might be trying to push you to another position. It might be something else. Like maybe a nurse could go nursing, travel nursing, or work one-on-one situation. Because we're always going to have somebody that we have to somebody's always going to have authority over us. Like there's going to be a supervisor, there's going to be assistant manager, but sometimes they're toxic. And when the managers are toxic, and when the managers don't like you, and other people know, oh, that manager don't like her, so we're going to all just target her because they're all scared of the manager. Like I know how that stuff go. I know how it goes. I just try to keep my nose clean and stay laying low. I do what I say. I say I'm gonna stay out the way, and that's what I'm doing. I'm staying out of the way. Stay out the way. You have a I was talking to the guy that I said that's my friend from high school. He was just calling me saying, "Have a great day. Hope you have a good day." I'm like, "Oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. He's a sweetheart." But he got his own problems. I got mine. So, but he's a nice person to have, like, on my side to talk about whatever. So I talked to him too. He's my friend. He's my friend. And I know him from high school. So I've known him for like over 20 years. And we both been out of high school for about maybe 20 years. So, but he was like, "Have a great day." I was like, "Oh, you too. You too, darling." He got a lot of like health problems and stuff going on in his life. So I'm like, oh my God. So I hope you have a good appointment, and I hope everything is going to be all right with you, buddy. I hope you're going to be all right, because he's fighting a lot of battles too. We all out here going through something, right? We all out here going through something. But he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. Nice guy. So I'm just in the back seat doing what I do every day, trying to figure out what I'm going to wear to work. I just can't wait to get settled one day soon, It's all about to come together. It's all coming together. So I don't know what I'm going to wear today. I don't know if I'm going to wear my slacks. I know I wore the black ones to work, to church yesterday. See, a lot of my clothes that I have for work, I can wear them to, a lot of my church stuff, I can wear to work too, because it's like corporate, casual type stuff. I miss the old days so much. Me too. I miss the 90s. I grew up, I was born in the 80s, 1980. So I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. It was so fun. I miss those days. And I look at a lot of like footage, like social media stuff about the 90s. And they send me a lot of like 90s music. And I get all that stuff, and I just be reminiscing, and I look at old pictures of my family and what things used to be. I didn't grow up in a perfect family, but I grew up better than most people. My mom and dad, they wasn't the best, but they took care of us, you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to have had that. But now people are so mean and nasty out here. It's just crazy how angry people are and how mean people are, man. The world is just not what it used to be. And I miss the old days too. It was so fun when we were kids and we would go run in the woods and play and build mud pies, and mom telling us, "Don't come back in this house. Don't come back in this house until it's time for dinner. Don't come back into this house until you see that, the street light on." I come from those generations where we actually went outside and played, and we had gaming systems and everything. We would play the game here and there, but we wasn't like obsessed with the games. You know what I'm saying? We played the games, but we weren't obsessed with the games. I think I'm gonna wear this today. But I miss the old days too. I really do. A lot of family was still living. Oh yeah, I lost my mom, I lost my dad. I miss my mom and dad. It wasn't perfect, but I know that they loved us. And when in their final days, in their final times, because they both ended up in hospice, and I was there for them. I was there for my mom and dad as much as I could be. And I have a testimony even to talk about my family one day. I'll explain to y'all the history of my family and what happened. But one day I'll talk to y'all about family and my situation, because I'm an adopted child. I was adopted into a family. I didn't live with my birth mother or my birth father. My birth mother is alive and she lives in Virginia, but she got like a lot of like mental illness going on. So one day I'm gonna tell y'all the story about my adoption. But my family that adopted me, those are my mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? That's my mother and my father, and they have passed away now. And I believe they did the best that they could do. But you know, there's always some family issues going on. There's some family things that people could do better or could have done better. But I grew up pretty okay. I grew up pretty all right. I can't complain about the way I grew up. Nothing's perfect. No family is perfect. No mother is perfect. No father is perfect. But I believe they had love for us. You know what I'm saying? So one day I'm gonna talk about my adoption story. I'm gonna talk about it all because y'all know I like to talk, honey. Y'all know like I like to run my mouth. But God is good nonetheless. Nonetheless, God is good. What you laughing at, Rhonda? Rhonda's amazing. Rhonda has been with me since I was in my car. Rhonda has been hanging around. Rhonda has been hanging around for a very long time, being supportive of me. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda's amazing. Rhonda's laughing at something. I'm trying to figure out what she's laughing at. What you laughing at, Rhonda? Rhonda has been here for me since like I was in my car. She's always been there. Oh, sorry. I'm about to get off though, Rhonda, because I'm at work. But I'm gonna talk to y'all later, okay? I'm sorry it's breaking up. And I appreciate you guys telling me, because y'all definitely be checking me in the comments. Like, you're breaking up. We can't hear you. Y'all definitely be saying something. But I'm going to talk to y'all later. I get off work later. So I'll do a live before I go back to the shelter tonight, okay? You guys all have an awesome day. And I'll talk to y'all. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the cash apps. You guys are amazing. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you, Brittany. I'm just going to call you Van. Bree. I'm going to call you Bree. God is good. He is going to take you out of this situation very soon. He is a miracle. Thank you. Watching from South Africa. Hello. I miss my parents so much too. My dad just passed this year. I'm sorry, Rhonda. I miss my parents too. I miss the old days, man. But all we got left is us, and we just got to try to make the best we can make of life, what we have left out here. And it seemed like a struggle, and it seems very hard, but we gonna make it, y'all. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.